At 0600 hours, two Japanese G4M Betty bombers take off from Rabaul, Papua New Guinea. As part of a morale-boosting tour following defeat at Guadalcanal, the lead bomber, 323, carries Japan's top military strategist, Admiral Isoroku Yamamoto, bound for Balalay near Bougainville. Unknown to the Japanese, however, the Americans are about to launch an unprecedented mission with one purpose: to hunt down Yamamoto. As Yamamoto's flight gets underway, 18 P-38s of the 347th and 12th Fighter Groups prepare to take off from Henderson Field at Guadalcanal in the Solomon Islands at 0710 hours. Fitted with two 310-gallon drop tanks, the P-38s are the only available aircraft with the capability to complete a round trip to Bougainville, roughly 400 miles or 640 kilometers. Tipped off by intelligence reports decrypted by US codebreakers, the meticulously timed interception is planned and led by Major John Mitchell, CO of 339th Fighter Squadron, 347th Fighter Group. Two aircraft returned to base with engine or fuel troubles, as the remaining 16 P-38s descend to wave-top height to avoid detection. Mitchell has organised the formation into four sections: the killer flight, tasked with destroying Yamamoto's bomber, and three sections to act as high cover. The killer section consists of Captain Thomas Lanphier of 70th Fighter Squadron, his wingman Lieutenant Rex Barber, 339th Fighter Squadron, Lieutenants Besby Holmes and Raymond Hine, 339th Fighter Squadron, and Major Louis Kittle, acting CO, 12th Fighter Squadron, 18th Fighter Group, leads a high cover section. The veteran American pilots follow the route as planned by Mitchell to the second, aiming to arrive at the southwest corner of Bougainville at 0935 hours. Flying in hot tropical conditions, the canopies act as a greenhouse, which raises the temperature of the P-38 cockpits, affecting the concentration of the airmen. After nearly 2.5 hours, the Americans reach the planned interception point. The time is 0934 hours. They are 1 minute early. Following Yamamoto in the second Betty is Vice Admiral Matome Kagi, Chief of Staff of the Imperial Japanese Navy. The Bettys fly at 6,500 feet, or 2,000 meters, while 6 A6M3 Zeroes of 204th Kokutai provide high cover at about 8,000 feet or 2,500 meters. Lieutenant Doug Canning calls bogies 11 o'clock high. In response, Mitchell leads the high cover sections in a climb and orders drop tanks to be released. Holmes has trouble releasing his drop tanks and breaks off from the killer section. Lanphier and Barber push on towards the bombers. Warrant Officer Kenji Yanagiya follows his leader in a dive to protect the vaunted Admiral. The Betty pilots frantically separate and begin to dive away from the attackers. Lanphier sees the incoming Zeroes and climbs to the left to fire at them. This allows Barber to get behind Yamamoto's aircraft unmolested. Mitchell calls from above, "Get the bombers. Damn it all, the bombers." Barber fires and hits the Betty's rudder, fuselage and right engine, narrowly missing the bomber as he flies past. In this attack, Yamamoto is shot through the left shoulder and jaw, likely killing him. The fatally hit bomber loses altitude and crashes into the dense jungle. The Americans have successfully assassinated the man responsible for Pearl Harbour. Meanwhile, Holmes gets his drop tanks free and heads towards the action. Okagi's Betty stays low and heads towards the coast. Barber is immediately attacked by the Japanese fighters, but avoids them and finds himself in a position to attack the second bomber. Holmes and Hine see Okagi's aircraft and dive to attack. After suffering many hits from Holmes and Hine, Barber delivers the finishing blow. The Betty crashes violently into the sea, but miraculously, Okagi and 2 others survive. Despite several pilots claiming Zeroes, none are lost. Mitchell and others decide to vacate the area before significant reserve fighters are sent up from nearby airfields. All return to base except for Hein, who is last seen trailing smoke and being followed by some Japanese fighters. For the loss of 1 pilot, the Americans have eliminated their most dangerous foe, whose death deeply shocks Japan.